Hello and welcome to the Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind Community Advocate YouTube page. I'm Pastor John Kenney, the pastor of Third Baptist Church in Hampton, Virginia. And on behalf of the Community Advocate Group, we thank you for taking the time to view our YouTube channel on today. I've come to you today because I have some very important news I want to share with you. Many of you have already witnessed and noticed and seen some work being done around Gloucester Avenue, Cottonwood, all those streets where you've seen paving taking place, Hollywood Avenue, you've seen ditches being cleaned. Just this past week, I emailed the city and I was inquiring about why was that taking place, because it gave the perception that it was only being done because this proposed project was now on the table. They responded back, the city manager and the mayor responded back trying to plead their case and say that this has nothing to do with the project, that infrastructure has always been their aim and their goal, whatever the case might be. I'm not here to say they're lying. I'm not here to say they're telling the truth. I'm here to say that perception matters. Just on yesterday, I received another email. It was a letter addressed to myself and to the Community Advocate Group about an upcoming meeting that's going to be taking place on next week. This meeting is going to be held or conducted by the Economic Development Authority of Hampton. Now, it's important for you to understand why that's important, because everything begins with economic development. Everything begins with them. They then move to Planning Commission and then subsequently to City Council. This meeting that's taking place on August 30th at 8:30 a.m. is an important meeting because the subject matter is going to be the rezoning application for 750 Shell Road. For those of you all who may not know, that property is currently zoned as residential. Once that zoning distinction changes, everything now is thrown up in the air. The application has been submitted. This meeting on the 30th is going to review the application. Prayerfully, hopefully, we will have enough people there to sway their opinion. We don't know, but we won't know unless we show up. It's important for us to be there at this meeting because it's at this junction where things are going to take place. If there's nobody to voice their opposition, it really won't matter. It just moves to the next stage. But we want to be at the beginning stages. We have made our voices heard. We've made our concerns heard. We've expressed to the city on several occasions about these meetings that are being held and no one is there to represent the community. So they have obliged by sending the letter to letting us know of this upcoming meeting. Now it's incumbent upon us to be there. So save the date. Mark your calendars. Tuesday, August 30th, 8:30 a.m., 5th floor City Hall, where we will be discussing subject at hand, that is the rezoning application for 750 Shell Road. It's important. It's very important. We've been trying to lay the groundwork and lay a framework of resistance for the last several months. We've had media coverage, we've had newspaper coverage, we've had meetings, we've expressed our concerns at Planning Commission, at City Council, and it seems as if now we start all over again because this is where it all matters the most, and we need you there. So if you're available to join us, Tuesday, August 30th, 8:30 a.m., 5th floor City Hall, please, please, please join us. Share this with everybody in your neighborhood, everybody in your community who has a vested interest in, number one, the Black community, and number two, a vested interest in the future of that piece of property that once held a significant meaning in the lives of Black and brown people. We are aiming to preserve our legacy. Our legacy is one that does not include exploitation of our community and devaluation of our neighborhood. That's what this warehouse is going to do. It's going to put a burden, environmental justice burden, on the backs of African American people all over again. It's redlining all over again. This project lacks an equity and planning that is needed to ensure that every individual, both parties, come to an understanding. And we need you there in this hour to help prevent what just might be a future catastrophe that's going to affect generations to come in our neighborhood. So, save the date. Once again, Tuesday, August 30th, 8:30 a.m., 5th floor City Hall, as we lend our voices in opposition to the rezoning application of 750 Shell Road. And then we want to invite you to join us every third Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. as we, the Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind Community Advocate Group, we have our monthly meetings. It's there where we're strategizing to make ways and find ways to further impact our community for the better. There is something called the Neighborhood Commission that's currently a part of the city community structure, where persons who live in the city of Hampton are able to be a part of that commission to lend their voices to future projects that are going to affect our neighborhood. These are grassroots ways to get involved. And while you're considering how you can help, I want you to know this. You can help by first meeting us on Tuesday, August 30th, 8:30 a.m., City Hall, as we attend this very important meeting. Because without you, your voice means nothing. This has been Pastor Kenny. On behalf of the Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind Community Advocate Group, we thank you again. And we look forward to walking alongside you as we preserve our legacy. Until next time, be encouraged. Peace.